Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we were just on our third investigation day and we were here to talk to Penny. Mr. Hammer, let's talk about him. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to the studio too. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming movies starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during film. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? The last episode. What do you mean, The Last Samurai? I mean, The Last Two Samurai. The Last Samurai featuring Tom Cruise. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Alright. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. Me, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. What are we taking a look at for sure, exactly? The pills? What's this? This is why you can't stop the Steel Samurai. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Neither do I, Nick. Funny that I don't either. Oops, let's try that again. Oh, why can't we stop the Steel Samurai? Here, take a look at this. Why we can't stop the Steel Samurai? Because of this? Path to Glory. And this is? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what is the Global Studios is still intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can't tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her if she'll talk. Alright, this is gonna be tough to get her to talk, but it's okay. Let's move. Thank you, Penny. You were a lot of help, actually. Oh, sorry. We have to move here first, I forgot. And move to studio main gate. Talk to Miss Oldbag. What's her name? What? You're still sneaking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take it over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think Global Studios want? Wait, what? Who do you think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Well, maybe she would talk, because it seems like we're hitting, like, some sensitive things she don't mind talking about right now. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh, snapsies. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during the filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers? Dredging him on someone passed like that and the recently departed, no less? I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Miss Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume, I don't have proof right now. Proof? Well, no. See? I see how you work. Anything that doesn't fit, you just blame on the dead. Well, just butt off, lawyer boy. She knows something, but how am I going to get her to talk? I don't have proof yet, but I will get proof. Alright, so let's go back. And let's move and try to find proof. Not the detention center, maybe outside Studio 1? October 19th, Studio 1, entrance. Jeez, crazy, it's just like the third day. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone caught him. Like the director or the producer. Can I examine something? Nothing. That's a door. That's a gate. That's a monkey. The monkey head's gonna come back. I swear it's gonna come back for some reason. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything to check out. Hopefully I didn't miss it and I'm a dum-dum and you guys are screaming at like the computer monitor or whatever, iPad, or even like Samsung Galaxy tablet thing. Alright, let's move to outside Studio 2, I guess? Oh man, she's here. I don't want to talk to you. Miss High Couture. Miss 2011 Chanel Fall Winter Line. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hi. Oh, hello! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Totally fine, you can look at those clouds, it's not really that interesting. And a stick figure like you, I'm surprised, how did you even finish a steak in 15 minutes? Seriously, was that there? Yeah, that was there, huh? Let's examine that. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license. But look, I have this. Why are you showing me the attorney's badge, Nick? I don't know, it's pretty impressive. Let's check out the furnace. Oh, shoot, I clicked the wrong thing. Examine furnace. Incinerator, my bad, not furnace. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Well, nothing's really new. Wait a tick. That right there, why is that bent? Is that where the kid was? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close, that fence looks dangerous. Was that bent before, though? Whatever. Alright, let's go back. Or can we talk to Miss Vasquez, actually? I didn't even try. Let's try. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you don't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. What a weird person. Decent Nick, she's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's a killer. My fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. She is a killer girl. Director Manila. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna go to the trailer and talk about it by myself. You can meet me in there if you want to, but I'm gonna go into the trailer where I will be talking by myself to myself, I guess, about Salmonella. October 19th, Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Oh, that's why. Penny, she seems so, like, mischievous. I don't like this. Or, like, suspicious to me. Examine. What can we examine? Is anything? Chairs? This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and papers cut scattered around. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much this costs. I can't believe they spent this much money on those sets. That's not a clue. That's not a clue. Window's a clue. Maybe we can look out the window? The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far. Oh, October, yeah. Oh yeah, it is October. They say the date all the time, and I was like, in the one episode, I was like, hey, it's October. Can I examine that photo? It looks like they were designing... Oh, crap. I already read that. Yeah, I already read that. Is that a water bottle, though? It looks good, whatever it is. It looks like some kind of, like... I don't know, some kind of tea or something. Okay. I really just want to know what that drink is, and then I'm just gonna, like, run to the supermarket real fast and get a drink. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Is it the cup that Edgeworth, like, destroyed because he was so pissed off that one time? Alright, nothing here. Dang it, I really thought I was gonna come here and talk to myself, but no. That didn't happen. Let's go to Studio 1, I guess. I think that's what they're trying to imply, so that we can get the info out of, old hag bag over there. Studio... main gate outside Studio 2? What? Oh, we can't go there anymore, huh? Oh, man, how do we, okay. Maybe if we go back to the other place. Studio main gate. Maybe there's more info. We can show a proof of some sort that Edgeworth isn't the killer. Oh, this stupid photo, huh? Where is that? Cody's camera? Sleeping pills? Oh, duh. We do have proof that he's a killer. Okay, let's... No, I'll just present it, I think. Right there, present. Sorry. I don't want to think about it anymore. This? Sorry, I don't want to think about it anymore. Or maybe we could talk and get that talk thing again. I want to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told you? It's Nichols, huh? Yeah, definitely was Penny. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers, dressing up, yeah. Let's see if we can get this before... Proof the hammer still powers costume, I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole the Mr. Powers costume. With... this. Here's my proof. What? What a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleeping nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Power? The plate, right then? There, this is the proof. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is his plate that he used to eat the steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Aw, yeah. Those are fireworks, in case you're curious. Some bastards will start lighting fireworks while I'm trying to record. Poor, poor Hammer. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. Her voice got young out of nowhere because it's 5 years ago now. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. She signs a paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph. What is that? Wait a second. Oh!